Greetings to all the NEET UG aspirants and future medicos. I am Dr. Abhishek, MBBS, and presently a MD resident. This is a video on introduction to MBBS course. In this video, I'll give you a brief idea about the NEET UG exam pattern, which I'm sure you all must be well aware if you're a NEET UG aspirant, but still, I'll shed some light on that. Then I'll give you an idea about how to attend the counseling process. What are the states you should opt for your NEET UG, and what is the importance of choosing the correct state to pursue your MBBS. And most importantly, I'll give you a brief idea about what are the job prospects for medicos at present in India and abroad. And I'll also give you an idea about what will be the job prospects once you pass out at medicos after 5.5 years. Okay, I'll be covering all those topics in short in this video. So let's begin. What are the points that I'll be discussing? First, MBBS seats in India. In this, I'll only be talking about the government quota seats, not the private quota seats. Okay. Second, importance of state quota. Importance of state quota is comes into play when you are pursuing your post graduation. So I'll give you a brief idea so that once you attend your counseling, you know which are the states you should prefer for your UG MBBS. Third and fourth are the same, job prospects and future scenario. What will be the job prospect when you will be passing out as MBBS doctors, that is after 5.5 years, both in India and abroad. And the last point, the working environment. What is the working environment that you can expect both in the government sector and in the private sector when you are working as a medico? Okay, so next, let's go to the introduction part. There are a total of 48,000 MBBS seats in the 322 government medical colleges. It might increase once the counseling starts. It might increase. Okay, the government is always adding more MBBS seats. 15% of all India quota seats in all deemed central universities and also the ESIE armed forces institutions, they are filled through all India NEET UG counseling. And the 85% seats are filled through the state quota counseling that is conducted individually by the states. Most of the time they go side by side. First you'll have the all India counseling round one, then you'll have the state counseling round one, and this is how they'll go side by side. Okay, so no one misses an opportunity. There are a total of 91,927 MBBS seats, 27,000 BDS, then Ayush seats, veterinary seats that are offered through 612 medical and approximately 320 dental colleges. But just keep in mind there are government seats. Those are the seats you should be focusing on, the government quota seats. Now, what is the pattern of NEET UG exam? If you are an aspirant, I am sure you are well aware about it. 180 questions, 45 in physics and chemistry each, and 90 questions in biology, taking the total marks to 720. The exam is of objective type. It's an offline pen and paper based. The exam duration is 3 hours, and you have multiple language options, and the marking scheme +4 for each correct response and -1 for the wrong answer. If you don't mark a question, you are awarded 0. So this is how the NEET UG pattern goes, and I'm sure you all are well aware about it. Now, cutoff, what is the marks that you should be aiming? Below 600, it's not impossible, then next to impossible to secure a government seat if you score less than 600. So always aim for 650. You know, the more the score, the more safer you are. You can always opt for the college that you have always dreamed of studying in, or you want to settle down in whichever state you want to opt. It all depends on how high your marks are. So always aim for higher marks, at least more than 600 marks. That's the safest I'm saying. Now, what is the importance of state quota? What is state quota? See, 15% seats are filled through all India counseling. The remaining 85% seats, they are filled through the state quota. Now, what is state quota? Like all the states, they'll conduct their individual counseling, which will go parallel to the all India counseling. Now, if you are planning to do your post graduation, which is a must nowadays. Once you complete your MBBS, you have to do your post graduation. You have to do your post graduation. 50% seats of any state post graduation. Okay, 50% post graduation seats in any state. It is booked or it is reserved for those candidates who have passed their MBBS from that state. What I mean, suppose you have done your MBBS from Maharashtra or Delhi. 50% of PG seats will be reserved exclusively for you. Okay, because in post graduation also there is an all India counseling and there is a state counseling. 50% seats are through all India counseling and 50% seats are through state counseling. So if you do your UG, that is MBBS, from a state that has more number of medical colleges, more number of post-graduation seats, you have a better chance of getting a post-graduation seat in a subject of your choice. Okay, right now you are just entering into MBBS, but after MBBS you'll have a wide variety of options. You want to go into a surgical field, medical field, radio diagnosis, academics. So you can choose whatever branch you wish to pursue in future and in whichever college you wish to pursue. So that's the importance of state quota. Okay, and as it is written, it is important in PG selection. Very important point. Okay, so next, job prospects and future scenarios. See, the government is planning universal healthcare. Okay, it is aiming to provide healthcare to all the citizens of India. So there are plans to systemically open medical colleges in all the districts, in all the states. So if there are medical colleges in all the states, in all the districts, it's obvious the job opportunities will increase because hospitals require doctors, and you'll have ample opportunity to work in the government sector. And if you wish to work in the private sector, also we have various big, private hospital chains, nursing homes, clinics opening up in all the districts all around the country. So I don't think there will be any problem as far as the job scenario is concerned. And at the end, you can always start your private practice. Most of the doctors, if not most, vast majority of doctors still they prefer to do their private practice. So you can always set up a clinic, a nursing home, and start your practice. This is for India, and if you move to foreign countries, then moving to foreign country, being a medico, is a bit tough compared to the engineering counterpart, but it is also equivalently rewarding. Okay, so job sectors, Indian post graduation, as I have already said, that once you complete your MBBS, it is must nowadays to do a post graduation in whichever branch you like, whichever branch you wish to pursue. And then there is also super specialization. It depends on how much skill you want to develop, how much academically study you want to do. It depends on that. Government jobs, as I've already said, that the government is planning to open medical colleges, government hospitals in all the districts all around the country. So there will be no dearth of government jobs. You will easily secure one. Now, foreign routes. See, the most commonly and the most talked about foreign route for medicos is number one, USMLE, the United States Medical Licensing Exam for practicing in the United States. Then you have the PLAB route for United Kingdom, and then you have Australia, Singapore, and various other routes. But these are the two most preferred route. And it's not tough. Many of my batchmates and friends, they have successfully cleared the exams for USMLE and PLAB both, and now some are pursuing their post-graduation over there, some are working as a doctors over there. The details are very elaborate, and I'll present it to you in some other slide or some other video, okay? But just for now, you should have this concept that even if you want to move abroad, you can do that being a medico. And even in countries like United States and UK, doctors are respected, they are highly paid, and you'll have a comfortable life, both in India and abroad. Doctors are required everywhere, especially in India. The population is growing, so to maintain the healthy doctor-patient ratio of 1,000 is to 1, you always require more doctors. And the seats are also increasing. The post-graduation seats will also increase. The government is planning to add more post-graduation seats. So in the future, you will have ample opportunities to become a specialist or a super specialist in whichever branch you wish, whichever branch you like. So that's for the introduction class. I'll make a separate video for the what are the routes for practicing as a licensed doctor in foreign countries. For practicing in any foreign country, you have to pass the licensing exam of that country. Okay, that is why the name USMLE, United States Medical Licensing Exam. The same is true for PLAB, that is the route for United Kingdom or Europe, and the same is true for all the countries. Mostly I have seen people going to Australia, Singapore, yeah, even the Middle East. Middle East is also a good option, and yes, they're highly paid. And opportunities are there for all the branches, especially the super specialization and the clinical branches. More opportunities are there, but yeah, you can always do that. So this was the brief intro. And if you have any other query, you can mail it to me at eeducation.classes@gmail.com. Education classes is a venture that has been started by MBBS MD medicos to give the NEET UG aspirants an idea about what is the job prospect and how you should pursue your medical field studies, and what should be your expectations and what you should do, so you are clear whether you want to work in India or abroad, so that you have an idea about what should be done from the very beginning. And yes, we'll be also starting a NEET UG classes that will be taken by registered doctors. Okay, so till the next presentation, video, this is the email address. You can mail for any query. Okay, so thank you, and keep studying, keep working hard, and I hope that very soon I'll see you all as doctors working in a hospital. Okay, so thank you, take care.